Hey everybody, Drifter here with another video. This time, you guys, yet another video collection room update. This time, this has been 2 days since I've done the last video, and in that time, we've had our stuff here for 2 days now, like I said. So I've been working pretty much these past 2 days, non-stop, getting things on their shelves, making things look nicer, starting to set up displays and stuff, almost finishing a few things. So a few things are final now, but still there is a lot of junk and things and stuff that will ultimately be moved around, put in different places, or put up in storage. So yeah, let's get to it and show you guys. Well, first off, you notice that I plugged in the little lamp again, and also put in a little fan in here because when I'm working here during the day it gets quite warm, so I need to cool down. And here is the bookcase now, which last time you saw it, a few of the shelves weren't in there. I was using it as temporary storage for the Star Wars vehicles, but now it is pretty much, well, it is all loaded up with my books again, so really happy with that. And especially because this has allowed me new opportunities in terms of organizing, and better organized than I ever was before. I'll start here at the bottom. At the bottom here we have a lot of the guidebooks for superhero, Star Wars, everything. And I've actually alphabetized it, starting here with over here with the Avengers visual guide. I have the DC and Marvel encyclopedias next to each other because, they just kind of go together. I also have video game guides here in the Star Wars vault because, just didn't want it sticking out in the middle. But starting here, it is all alphabetized. So starting with the Avengers, going to Batman, Ghost Rider, yada yada yada. You can see how it progresses from there. Then the huge section on Star Wars, obviously. And then finishing off at the end with some of my actual real human Earth history books. So I'm very happy with how that's turned out. Moving up here, this shelf is probably my least favorite right now because of the height of these books, I had to make this shelf shorter, so I couldn't stand up a lot of the books, so I could only put the short books like that. And I started having to stack these like this, and some of the magazines as well, because I ran out of space on the magazine organizer. But still not that bad. And going up here, and this is where things really get good in my opinion. So I've actually set up a system here where, starting with Star Wars, the Star Wars section I've put all in chronological order. Starting with here, I've got I just put the omnibus for all the movie adaptations because that's a good thing to start with. And then the earliest one, the Phantom Menace. And then going on through Attack of the Clones, all the Star Wars Republic comic series. And then you can see going on through the Dark Times, and then on to the Galactic Civil War, and that's my bottle of water. And moving on, and then Star Wars Tales at the end of it, just because these exist. The stories are all throughout the Star Wars timeline, and aren't even canon either. So these are really just kind of the outliers. So really happy with how that section is. A few of my books aren't in there because I've gotten them signed by Star Wars celebrities and stuff like that, but most of it's here, and so I'm really happy with how that is. Especially like the look of the Clone Wars section and then the Star Wars Tales section. So moving on here, I decided to just continue on with the Dark Horse comics. Here we have Indiana Jones, and then the Terminator, and then Predator and AVP. Starting there, we have the Transformers, which again, kind of in sequential order, even though these are multiple different universes, so it's a little bit hard to do that. But the movie books, and then going on to IDW's run, and then on to the final book in the Transformers section, the New Avengers / Transformers crossover, which, ta-da, starts off the Marvel section. Which the Marvel section, I've decided to do a bit of what I did with the bottom shelf, along with what I did with the Star Wars books, in terms of the characters themselves are in alphabetical order, and then each different character I've tried to put in sequential order of their books. So really happy with how that's turned out. Continues on up here. continuing through the Marvel stuff, and then getting in DC, I kind of start over again with the alphabetizing. I just didn't want to get DC and Marvel intermixed. So, yeah, really happy with how this bookcase has come along. Definitely a lot more organized than it ever was before. And up here is just some pretty much the same as before. So moving on here, there's the magazine racks, which I've just start full of my old magazines. Nothing much to say there. Temporary home, I'm probably going to put Galactus back on my desk when that comes in tomorrow, but temporary home for the Marvel Masterworks Galactus and Sentinel. Up here, this is pretty much the same because I haven't worked on that yet, but this shelf here will actually be my Avengers and Justice League shelf, set up very similar to the shelf you're about to see, and that is the Villain shelf, which is almost complete. I still have to put up a few more figures, but I have the DC supervillains over here, all the ones I have, and then the Marvel supervillains over here. So Avengers will be up there, Justice League will be up there. Very happy with that. But I might actually take all these down and put them back up again, because following the suggestion of a couple good friends here on YouTube, the Budget Jedi and Eat the Angel, I actually looked in today, went to the Home Depot store and picked up these, which are, I believe they're called like polycarbonate sheets or whatever. It's pretty much just clear hard plastic with this kind of cool, like, kind of blurry effect. And so I actually set this up. This is actually going to be my X-Men shelf, which also I'm very happy with how that's coming along. Just give you guys a look at. But I think it looks really cool, so I might take all these figures down and then put them back up again on the plexiglass, basically, the plexiglass. So, yeah, tell me what you guys think, if I should just let it stay there with the black foamy liner, shelf liner, or switch it out with the plexiglass, because I bought 10 sheets of this. It comes in like 11 by 14, and I just have 3 sheets there to fill out a shelf. So I've got pretty much 3 shelves worth. So I'm thinking I'm going to put up here, swap out the villains, and then obviously the X-Men here, which I'm very happy with how the X-Men's coming along. Not all figures have been set up yet, but very happy with how that's coming along. Pretty much I'm just using this for temporary storage or whatever junk's lying around the floor of the room. Then there's the Trench Run box set, which you guys seen that. More temporary storage. There's the big hat. And actually, this is a figure I did not even know that I had until I found it in a box when we were unpacking. This is Kraven the Hunter, Spider-Man villain. So I was actually planning on eventually buying that guy, so that's definitely saved me a buck. Up here, more temporary stuff. I'm still, this room's going to be kind of constantly changing, really, because there's always going to be something that I'm like, I could do that better, or I'll think of something else that'll look better up there and stuff like that. So that's kind of temporary right now. Moving on over here, we have the Lego Star Destroyer, the Rise of Boba Fett Slave 1, some more temporary stuff, the Killzone 3 Collector's Edition, and Darth Maul statue. But this shelf I'm pretty happy with, though. I'm probably going to keep this mostly like it is right now. I've got the Toys R Us exclusive speeder bike with Scout Trooper, and then we got the 3 Stormtroopers, and then the collector's tin of Return of the Jedi. So I'm actually really happy with how this shelf looks. It just kind of like a mainly Imperial shelf, so I'm happy with how that's turned out. Moving on here, this stuff's kind of, messy and slouched over because it's hard to stand up. But I'm thinking about making this kind of my carded vintage card backs shelf. Just kind of an idea I'm throwing out there. I'll definitely need like some shelf liner or that plexiglass though to get these guys to stand up, because it's very hard to do so. And I need to get some star cases for the figures that I don't have cases for if I'm going to have them displayed like this. Here's a King Kong tin that I have that's kind of temporarily there. And pretty much the rest of the racks are just kind of temporary storage until we get some more stuff cleared out, until my desk gets here tomorrow. We can set that up and then get some of this gaming stuff out of the way and set that back up over here. And this is the rest of the room, a lot like the last video where, boxes and stuff, but definitely a lot less boxes than there were before. They're still there, obviously, but, less. So that's something that I'm happy with. So I hope you guys have liked this update video. I can definitely feel the room starting to really come together now. You know, just gotta keep on working on setting up those shelves, setting up those displays, and gotta get more of this plexiglass. That's really cool stuff. So thank you, E the Angel and Ed, for recommending this. So thank you guys both for that. Really cool stuff. And again, tell me if you're watching this, tell me what you think, if I should replace this black liner here with the plexiglass or just keep it as it is. Because I think it would help some of the figures stand up better, but some of the other figures may stand up better on this because, it kind of counterbalances them if they don't stand up well. So, really happy with these two shelves in particular. Kind of gives you an idea of what I'm going for with this. This is going to be kind of the superhero rack. That's what I'm designating it as. So this is going to be DC and Marvel stuff. And so yeah. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this update. And I know what you're thinking. We're past 600 subscribers. Where's our contest? Well, just stay tuned. Don't you worry. I will be doing a contest video shortly. It's just been very busy with setting up this room and stuff. And I just wanted to do this quick video to show you guys how the room's coming along. But when I have some more time, I will do the contest video and tell you guys how you can enter into the contest. And like I said, this will be a contest, unlike my last giveaway where it was pretty much just kind of a raffle. This will actually be a contest, so there will actually be like a winner based on something that you do. But I'll save the rest of that for the contest video. So thank you guys for watching this. As always, this is JokerFett signing out. Bye.